Hi everyone. Okay, we've switched over phones and I'm on my new phone, but I always have trouble with this flickering, which is why I use my other phone. I'm just going to wait to see if anyone else pops on. If you do pop on, please say hello. Let me know that you're back on or that you've just arrived. And I don't know whether there's a problem with the Wi-Fi, but which could be something to do with it. Hi Ingrid, hi Pam. Okay, so I have a couple on. So sorry. The whole technical issues are always fun when you're live. Okay, so that's stopped. I've turned off my little lights here that make it a little bit brighter, but it stopped the flickering. So hopefully we can get through without it going too dark. If so, I'll pop lights back on and we'll just have to deal with the flickering. So I am so sorry. Technology is never my friend, but I feel that I didn't go to pieces like I usually do, so that's good. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get on with our announcements. So this week's challenge was pastels. Hi Rachel, thanks for popping back. And I created this gorgeous little treat holder. It holds a marshmallow egg, a Cadbury one, which you can get at the supermarkets. These are all last minute little gift ideas for Easter. I think this is so sweet. You could create these for any occasion. You pop something else inside it. I really liked using the oval punch for our little Easter eggs, which I thought was really cute. And this Pattern Party DSP, this is retiring, but it is an amazing pack of paper. It has black and white. There is masculine themed paper as well as beautiful bright and pastels as well. So there's sort of something for everyone there. So if you don't have this pack of paper, highly recommend getting it before it sells out. So that is available. If you'd like to join in this week's challenge, all you need to do is take a photo of your project, head on over to my Facebook page, find the post which will be pinned to the top of my page, and then just place your photo in the comments section. We love to see what you all create, so please come and join in. And if you don't have to join in, come over and see what everyone else is creating, because that's always fun as well. So we still have the Easter online class. I know Easter's coming up this weekend, but if you place an order, this is one of the free gifts that you'll get. So there is 6 projects. Wendy Cranford and myself have popped this class together. We've got a new one coming out next week, I think it is, so that's going to be super fun. But yeah, you can get this free by placing an order. And I also have the specials. For anyone placing an order, you will receive a handmade card. These are just some of the cards that I made using strips of DSP, which is always fun to use your scraps. So this is the card that I made last week, and these were some of the samples. These are my customer appreciation cards. I'm going to make a few more, so if you would like to place an order, these will be what you'll be receiving this week. You'll receive this month. You'll receive one of those style cards. You'll also receive a bundle tutorial that has some wonderful projects in there. The bundle tutorial is actually getting a little bit smaller, so I don't feel bad that I'm giving you 2 lots of class as well as a bundle tutorial. But there's some really great projects and cards in this one as well, so super cute. And my INKY stampers receive these as a free gift every month as well. So there's plenty in there, and I have done the Cactus Cuties birthday card, which is super cute. Love, bright, happy fun. Alrighty. So I did show you last week the new annual catalogue is out. I have got them, actually got them yesterday, I think it was, the catalogues. So I'll start sending those out early next week. I've got to make a few things to pop inside. So if you've been a customer of mine in the last 6 months, I'll be sending those out to you next week. Gorgeous products in here, so you really want to get your hands on that one. And I did show you when I did my my pre-order, my unboxing of my pre-order, these beautiful new ink colours. So we have Orchid Oasis. This is the light and dark stamping blends, and then I have Stamped Image from the ink pad. We have, almost said Tempting Turquoise, Tahitian Tide, and this is the light and dark. And then we have the Stamped Image. This one here is Starry Sky, light and dark stamping blends, as well as a stamped image. Parakeet Party, which is my favorite color, light and dark stamping blends and a stamped image. And then we also have Sweet Sorbet, light and dark, and the stamped image. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And I'll be doing next week in our live here, I'll be doing a card using these colors. So stay for that one. I have no idea what we're making just yet, but I'll come up with something. I'm excited to be playing with those new ink colors. And just quickly, I just want to show you the beautiful cards. So there is 6 projects in that Easter class, but you could change these to a birthday card or anything like that. So although they're Easter themed, they're pretty interchangeable. So that is the first card that I did. We have a pop-up card, which is amazing. Open this up, and we have a little bunny and chick inside. So you could change up your DSP, change up what you're popping up inside. Doesn't have to be Easter. And then my third project is this little explosion box. And inside it holds a Humpty Dumpty egg, which it's got lots of Smarties inside. So although this one is pretty ideal for Easter, I'm sure you could fit something else inside here. And that would be a cute little gift as well. Alrighty, so what else is going on this month? We still have our return list. So there are things that are not available anymore. So you do need to get in quick, up to 50% off selected products. So now's the time to purchase if you're after any of those. And quickly, I just want to let you know about the Simple Suite Stampers tutorial bundle. This one is available over my blog. This month we're focusing on the Artfully Composed, which is what we're using today in our cards, so that's super fun. This is packed with 13 beautiful tutorials inside using that suite. Beautiful pictures, all your measurements, your instructions, everything that you need. Quick little look, and this is the card that I created. So really, really beautiful one using the Coastal Cabana. So that's available over my blog if you'd like to purchase that one. Alrighty, I think that was all the things that I had to let you know about. The new catalogue does come out on the 3rd of May. If you're interested, there's some really wonderful products in there. So you'll be able to see that in my online store if you haven't seen the catalogue yet. But if you want to place an order, I can send you a catalogue next week. So completely up to you. All right, so let me show you the card that we're going to be creating tonight. This one here, it is so simple. Very simple, easy fun fold. We're just cutting a little bit off the sides. Some great die cutting here. And I love that we're using all our scraps in the die cuts. So this is the card. Now I'm using mint macaron. And like I said, we are using that Artfully Composed Suite, which has the Artfully Layered Bundle. So 8 cling stamp sets, and then it also has in the bundle beautiful dies. Now these not only are framelit dies, they actually have extra dies in there as well. So that's always really great to have. There is beautiful DSP in this pack, as well as vellum. And I've popped the vellum and the DSP in the same pack to make it easy. But let's just have a quick look at some of these colours. So you have very tropical theme. This is the one that we're using tonight on tonight's card. But they're big, bold designs, and then a nice soft side on the other side, which is always nice. Sometimes these big, bold DSPs, I look at them and I think, I don't know whether I can do anything with that. And I think it scares a lot of stampers and crafters with big bold images. But if you cut them down a little bit, like you could even cut these ones out or die cut. Some of the actual dies work at die cutting them out. So beautiful papers there. And there's also vellum as well. Good morning from the Netherlands. Nice to have you here. And the vellum is absolutely beautiful. So I haven't really played too much with the vellum yet. There is maps, script, typewriter form, and also a map that doesn't have any writing on it, and they are in black and white in the vellum. So really sweet vellum there. All right, so I can move that out of the road. Let's go back to the card really quick. So we're using mint macaron as our card base, and I've got a piece of A4 here. I didn't cut down the card base because I thought what we might do is do it together. So I'm actually going to place it in the short side at 4 1/8 inch, and I'm going to cut in half, and that's going to give us our card base. So I can then score in half again, and I'm just going to do it shy of 5 7/8, which makes it halfway. And then I'm going to take off, and where are my notes? I'm actually just going to take off 7/8 of an inch off this side. So we're just going to chop that down a little bit. So then when we fold this card, it doesn't go all the way across, but it'll have that DSP peeking out of the side. So there we have it. Now the other thing, while we have the paper trimmer out, I'm going to grab my DSP. So I have already cut down one of that side pieces. This measures don't think I had this written down. 3 7/8 by 1 inch. And then I have a piece of 3 by 3 inch, and we're just going to cut these down to 1 inches. So we're going to have 3 by 1 inch, and we're going to have 3 of those. That sounds confusing, doesn't it? Okay, so just having a quick look. I do have a few people commenting. Ingrid got her pre-order. She loves the new ink colours. That's awesome. Marion's doing prepping of tea. Yeah, Marion, what are you having for tea? Oh, Pam loves the pop-up card for Easter. Yeah, thank you. It's a fun one. It actually looks a lot harder than it is. So I hope you'll give that a go. And good morning, Ali. Cool and cloudy. No work for you today as it's an Easter holiday. Fantastic. Well, enjoy your Easter holidays. So I'm going to bring in the bone folder quickly, score that. Now, I don't know how well that picked up before, but look at the texture in the front of our card. I've used the Tasteful Texture embossing folder to create that little extra texture. You don't have to run that through the embossing folder if you don't wish, but I thought just that little extra texture really does pop off the page quite a bit. Eggles and crumb chicken. That's veggies. Oh, so crumbed cauliflower is your crumb chicken, is that right? So I'm going to run this one through over here. I will bring my mini in just a minute to do our die cutting. I think we can use the mini for the die cutting. This is a 3D, so you will need to use your 3D folder. And doesn't that's so pretty. I know the lights are bad. I'm on my different phone, so I've had to turn my other lights off, but hopefully you can see that. Alrighty. So what we might do is I do have all my pieces here. Don't need those. I believe that one's for the inside of the card. We have these 3 pieces here that we're going to do our die cutting from. Let's bring the mini in as well as the die cuts that we need. So this solid image will need one of those with basic white, and then we're going to do one each of this detailed one. And because we're actually die cutting one of each of the mint macaron and evening evergreen, and all we're doing is we're swapping them out to create 2 different ones. And I love this effect. I think you can really pop your dies up quite nicely using this effect, using different colors. So we have those. Let's bring in the little mini, which is so cute on the table. Who loves their mini? It was one thing that I thought I'm not going to need or want, but it's super cute. This is going to be a little bit too big for my mini, so we are going to have to cut down our card a little bit, which is not too bad. Marion says she has a special magic mix for the fish and chicken. Okay, so they have that one done. Let's do both our evening evergreen and mint macaron. Is anyone doing anything for Easter? Are you going away? Do you have any family traditions over Easter? We're going on a road trip, and to be completely honest, I usually do not like going anywhere in holidays because it's dangerous on the roads as the biggest worry. But we're heading to Canberra. So my daughter come home yesterday with her boyfriend, and they're coming with us. Marion and my dad are coming, so mum and dad are coming. And we're going to the War Memorial, which we've been a ton of times, but mum and dad have never been. So, yeah, that's going to be fun to take them there. Pam's staying home. Rachel thinks she might go to her parents on the coast. Just means we will relax. Relaxing's good. You might have to take a kit with you, Rachel, so you can still get a little bit of crafting in. Kits are always good for that. If you can, we're only going away for 2 nights, so I won't be doing any of that. I don't think we're going to have time. Okay, so I have my 2 leaf detailed ones. I have my 1 solid. I think that's all I needed. Move everything out of the road. I've got a mess on my desk already. Okay. Let's bring some of our pieces in. Now there's no stamping on the inside, but our little bit of stamping is just this sentiment, which, don't you love quick, easy cards? You could die cut all these pieces while you're watching TV. And the great thing is this stamp set has birthdays, it has a thank you, just like a hey there, meaning like hello. So you could change around your sentiments for this card as well. But this one's a really good one if you're just creating some cards in front of the TV. So because we have some beautiful colours from our card, I've tended to focus with our ink with Calypso Coral, because we've got lots of the greens already involved. I want to bring that Calypso Coral colour in, so we're going to stamp that sentiment. on a little strip of basic white. Now I do have a blog post with all the measurements for this card, so you can go over there. There is a link to that blog post in the description, but I don't think I put the DSP piece in there. So that was, let me measure it again quickly for you, because I'm pretty sure I left that out. That measures 3 7/8 by 1 inch if you're going to create this card. Okay, so we're going to add, with some liquid glue, our DSP pieces. And this will make your DSP go a lot further if you cut it down. Gives a little focal interest as well, which is always nice. But a little 3x3 piece of DSP wouldn't look too much on the front of a card if you just place a 3x3 down, but by adding or cutting it into pieces, it really does make it go a lot further. So we have that one down. I'm going to also add our sentiment piece. So very, very simple card. There's not a lot to this one. I just liked that we had a little bit of peeking around from that DSP. It showed you how to use your die cuts, make your die cuts a lot further, especially when there's inside pieces. You can then use the negative spaces to create more. And I'm going to add that strip as well. So this is just the opposite side of that DSP. Going to add that there. Okay. Now we can start adding our pieces together. So our solid image of our die cut, if we're to put it down the same way, it actually doesn't go together. You can see that. But if you turn it over and use the opposite side, it gives it a nice little frame. So there's a little tip for you. You will notice that it's upside down once you've die cut it. You know, when you're the right side of your die cut always looks a little bit nicer than the back side, but really you're not going to notice too much. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue to these and try not to put it all over the place. You could use adhesive back, those adhesive back sheet. They would work. You could die cut out with those. I honestly always forget about them. I've usually die cut before thinking about them. I'll just knock my light down. All right, so I'm just put a glue block down on top of that. We can actually layer this mint macaron one inside. Oh. I'm all fumbly tonight. This one doesn't want to come out. There we go. So we're going to pop this on the inside. So doing the same thing with our liquid glue. Adding a little bit of that glue. You want to be careful that it doesn't come out too much, otherwise it's going to close your card up. So do it sparingly. Honestly, this glue is super glue. It's not going to lift up at all. I'm going to grab another block and not drop down my light this time. There we go. So this one should be right. And then we can just layer in those mint macaron pieces. And doesn't that just pop with the green? Those veins look really pretty. and they fit in perfect. A lot of people staying home. Marion said, like mind puzzles, to get them apart without breaking. Absolutely. Never really good with those ones. Did have a little bit of glue come out there. There we go. Let's add our inside pieces. I suppose what we could do is maybe pop a little bit on here. That might work a little bit better. I'll let you know if this tip works better. One side. Oh, that's sat in really nicely. Perfect. That looks so good. I love these dies. And we're going to pop this up, this die cut, with some dimensionals, because it wouldn't be a card without a few dimensionals. It'll be interesting to see how cool it is in Canberra. It's definitely not really cold here yet. So I don't know whether it's going to be that cold in Canberra either. So we have our die cut down. And to finish it off, I've just grabbed out of my embellishment drawer some polished dots, which I think this is my second packet because I couldn't find the other packet, and I'm sure I've used some of these before. If not, this is the very first packet I've used. I don't think so though. Oh, Glenda says she dabs the embossing buddy over the glue spills to remove it. Oh wow, I've never heard of that, Glenda, so thank you for that tip. I usually wait for it to dry, and then I have one of these old glue erasers that Stampin' Up used to have, and I use that. But you just have to wait till it dries. So these have a beautiful light pink and a clear. I'm going to use the clear. Use a big one and two little ones. Let's put one. I'm going to put one down here. I did pop it over here on this card, but that looks good. Very, very simple, beautiful birthday card for anyone. So this one I'll be giving away next week. If you leave a comment, whether you're watching live or on the replay, leave a comment and you'll go on the draw next week. We do have a draw to give away a card right now. And I have all my names in here. This is for last week's live that we did. We did fun cards using scraps of DSP. So this was a card that we created live, which I love. I love the colours. We've got Blushing Bride, Just Jade, and Beautiful Gold. I think this just really is a gorgeous card. And I did have these ones as samples. So these are customer appreciation cards for this month. If anyone purchases, they'll be receiving one of these, or I'm going to be making some others, so you might receive one of the others. But cute cards. So this is the card that we're going to give away. Good luck, everyone. Oh, okay, Glenda, you wait till it dries. And right, okay. And that just takes the stickiness away. That is a really good idea, because sometimes that glue eraser turns pretty yuck. All right, good luck, everyone. Cindy Sawyer. Well done, Cindy. All right, so that will go, I'm not sure if I've got your address. So Cindy, if you can send me your address, I can pop that one in the mail for you. It'll probably go out next week, well, we'll go out next week because we're now in a public holiday area. But yeah, awesome. Oh, excellent. All right, I'm gonna pop the camera up really quickly. Okay, does anyone have any questions or comments about the card or about anything else going on? I'll wait a couple of seconds, but thank you so much for everyone who's popped on and watched tonight. I really do appreciate your time, and I love having you all here commenting and talking to me, so thank you so much for your time. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will have a pre-recorded video on Sunday for Tracy's Sunday Challenge, only because we'll still be away, but yeah, so I hope you could join in and have a look at that one. Please come and join in the challenges. It's always fun to see new people come in and create something fun. And even if you don't have time, just pop over and see what everyone creates. Leave a little comment on their picture. That's always nice to see as well. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you. All right, everyone, have a safe and happy Easter. If you're going away, please be safe. If you're staying home, enjoy your quiet time and have a relaxing time. Hopefully you get a little bit of crafting done as well. And I'll be back here next Thursday. So, oh, my order is coming with a different delivery service. That will be interesting, Pam. Wow. You'll have to let me know how that goes. I haven't heard that it's been going to anyone else. All right, thank you everyone. Have a happy Easter, and I'll see you all maybe on Thursday. All right, bye-bye.